What's up, weirdos? What's going on, guys? All right, another fantastic day. Look at the market, guys. It's looking fantastic. Oh, look at Zebec. Look at the rug pull from 2 days ago, right? It's funny because I don't see any of the people who were jumping in the comment section and attacking and calling Zebec a scam and this, that, and the other thing. I don't see them anywhere all of a sudden. Isn't that weird? Isn't it? They must have all their internet connections must have gone out at the same time, so they can't get online and argue and attack because they were proven wrong. It's just a coincidence, I suppose. I don't know. But anyway, guys, let's get into it. Zebec is looking fantastic. It was up like 19% a little while ago. And then we had the daily close. So let's get into what's going on here today. Let's have a look across the market. Nice little turnaround, guys. Jasmy up 0.3% on the day, down 3.3 on the week, 13.7 on the month, and 46 on the year. Down 2 spots in rank to 101, $589 million market cap and 21 million in volume. Swift Coin up 1.3 on the day, down 0.5% on the week, 12.7 on the month, but up 152% on the year. Down 1 spot in rank to 321. $102 million market cap and 711,000 in volume. Onyx Coin, XCN, pretty much even on the day, down 2.7 on the week, 3.8 on the month, but up 889% on the year. Down 1 spot in rank to 118, $472 million market cap and 15 million in volume. And of course, the one and only Zebec up 13.2% on the day, down 12.8 on the week, 34.5 on the month, and up 187% on the year. Up 8 spots in rank to 183, a $248 million market cap and 28 million in volume. Looking fantastic, my friends, fantastic. Let's go have a look over at the Bitcoin chart, shall we? See what's going on over there. All right. So we had a decent daily close today, right up around $108,919, just a hair below 109,000, which is fine. Still trending sideways. If you really kind of look at what's going on here, do you see what I see? That, my friends, is a bull pennant, right? Breaking out, you've broken out of the bull flag. Now you're forming a bull pennant here. This is going to be a nice break to the upside here, guys. This week, if this continues to play out the way that it is, this is going to break out this week. Looking good, guys. Looking good. The target on this is probably going to be somewhere around 112,500 area, 113,000, somewhere around there on the breakout, which is, my friends, a brand new all-time high. And because that breakout brings us into price discovery, we might not stop there. If we gain momentum, we could actually, on the bigger breakout of the bull flag here, we could actually go right up to around 122, 123,000. Either way, guys, the next leg up, going to be some consolidation as always. You know what it is. You got to break out. See, it's just a little bit above the all-time high, right? So, but that'll be good if we can get up there and close above the all-time high, setting a new all-time high. A little bit of consolidation and then continuation. Either way, guys, we are on the brink of a big move on Bitcoin, in my opinion. I'm jacked up about it. I am excited about it, guys. Hopefully you are as well. You can't really go wrong there with a nice massive breakout. Altcoins are going to follow suit, guys. That's the thing, right? Bitcoin's going to go on that break. And everyone keeps asking me, well, Bitcoin's breaking out. Why aren't the altcoins? Guys, listen, this is how it works, okay? Bitcoin breaks out. When it finally breaks and finds its next level, where it's going to come back down and have a little bit of a correction, because that's what happens. We go up, nice big run, and then we come back down just a little bit. We can start to consolidate into an accumulation phase, kind of like we're doing right here, right? That being said, When it starts to consolidate, that's when altcoins start to melt their way upwards to catch up to Bitcoin's price action. They don't go parabolic at the same time as Bitcoin. So then what's going to happen? While Bitcoin is consolidating, altcoins are going to melt their way up. They're going to find new highs, new local highs, and they're going to start to consolidate at those levels, right? So it's a process. We're in a grinding process to the upside, and it's going to be that way probably for 4 or 5 months before we hit the parabolic phase, right? But hey, if we melt up over 1,000% in the altcoin market cap, let's just say, for example, over the next 5 months, that is a massive return. It's just spread over 5 months, right? Which is on the Patreon going to give us time to take profits, roll profits into other projects and compound gains, because that's what we do over there, right? So yeah, it's a great opportunity. Now, before we get into the news, as we always do, guys, we got to give a quick shout out to the channel sponsor, Decent Biometric Wallet. Not your keys, not your coins. Use our link down below, guys. Get a fantastic deal. There's a 2-for-1 on the biometric wallet. Get yourself 2 of them. Keep your crypto safe. Keep it in your own self-custody. You can take profits on there, swap on there. You don't even have to send back to a centralized exchange, only to off-ramp. And you can even stake on there, gaining interest on not just your crypto, but your stable coins as well. So if there is profits, for example, that you want to keep in stablecoin through the bear market, that you want to redeploy in the next cycle, you can stake it right on your Decent wallet and gain APY while you're waiting. That way you have even more dry powder to use in the next cycle. So think smart, guys. Use our link and get a fantastic deal, right? All right. So what's going on with the news today? Let's have a look at what's going on around the market. All right, so we have a ping pong game here, ping pong match between Trump and Jerome Powell. Trump now says that tariffs have zero impact on inflation. Powell has been whining like a baby about non-existent inflation for months. Cut interest rates, Jerome. There you go, guys. Are we going to see a surprise cut at the end of July? It's going to be very, very interesting, guys. Possible. I think it's highly unlikely. However, we do have to see how inflation numbers come out in a few days, and then we will have a better idea of whether we may actually see a surprise cut in July. I personally am not expecting one until September, but here's the kicker, guys. You don't necessarily have to wait for the actual rate cut to happen in September for the markets to take off. If Jerome Powell at the end of the month on the 30th, when he speaks, alludes in his speech or in his press conference that rate cuts are going to happen in September, markets are going to pump through August, pricing in a rate cut. Okay, so that is what you have to remember. Just because we might have to wait till September for the actual cut, the market will start pricing it in ahead of time. Remember that, guys. Don't be too bearish. I thought this was funny, so I thought I would show you guys. Kraken tweeted this out. Shout out to Jasmy AI. Jasmy listing on Kraken. So I commented. I said it's already listed on Kraken, so it's not about a listing on Kraken. But if you look, I thought this was funny. Jasmy, as you can see on my cursor, Jasmy, go all-time high. That's awesome, right? That's awesome. Jasmy, go all-time high. I love it. All right, what else do we have? Oh, yes, let's get into the Jasmy stuff, and then we'll get into the Zebec stuff. So this from friend of the channel, NeoXtrix. Make sure you give him a follow on X. Fantastic community contributor, talking about Jasmy and trying to solve this big problem.
This morning, upon waking up, I saw that my VPN had blocked over 25,000 overly curious sites, trackers, malicious websites, and much more in just 26 hours. And that is exactly what Jasmy is aiming to solve, but on a much deeper level. Jasmy completely transforms the way our data is collected and stored. It offers you a private, encrypted space entirely controlled by you. No more invisible data collection. No more apps or websites stealing your information without your knowledge. Jasmy enforces explicit and compensated permission. Moreover, Jasmy has developed tools to ensure that even services using your data, such as AI or analytics platforms, can never trace it back to you. Take a simple example. You're using a weather app. That app tracks your location, your habits, and sends your data to many companies like Google, Facebook, and others, all without informing you. With Jasmy, you could authorize only your current city for a limited time, and the app wouldn't be able to store anything else. If it wants access to more detailed information like your habits or history, it must ask for your permission and pay you in return. The system will act as a universal middleware for apps, IoT, healthcare, mobility, and much more. In other words, Jasmy aims to create an internet centered around the individual, where everyone controls their data like their money in the era of Web3.
Let's go, baby. Let's go. All right, let's go over and have a look at some Zebec updates here. What else do we got? So this from Crypto Chrome, Zebec just loaded the chamber. Super app drops tomorrow, July 9th. Kraken clues, enterprise hires, XRP tie-ins. This one's about to detonate. Check it out, guys.
Zebec network coin has been quiet for months, but now it's finally time to speak. Tomorrow, on July 9th, Zebec is expected to launch its most ambitious product yet, a crypto super app. This isn't just another wallet or interface. Think of it as a digital command center. Imagine if Coinbase, Stripe, and a payroll app all merged into one sleek dashboard built for Web3. It brings together everything from staking and real-time payroll to remittance and token utilities, all in one place. But there's more behind this rollout than just features. Zebec is also revealing its roadmap for the rest of 2025. We're talking about upgraded ZBCN utility, new integrations, and hints that support for networks like XRP and XLM might be on the horizon. And then there's that strange teaser Kraken dropped. It simply said 100 BCN. Now, nothing's confirmed, but the timing feels way too precise to ignore. Zebec has also been quietly expanding its team, bringing in talent from major names like the London Stock Exchange, Volkswagen, and Expedia. It's like they're preparing for a much bigger stage. They've confirmed a live community Q&A during the launch, where they'll cover utility updates, XRP and XLM connections, and upcoming releases. When you add in Visa integration, ETHCC Canny's momentum, and all eyes on tomorrow's launch, this could be a major shift. Zebec isn't just building tools, they're building infrastructure, and now they're ready to show it. Want more crypto?
Absolutely, guys. Man, it's so hard because there's so many great projects out there and only so much dry powder to go around. Am I right? Am I right? Guys, listen. If you want to be able to identify these great projects and which ones are best for your portfolio, join the Patreon community, guys. We can help you out with that. We do daily crypto picks. We do microcap gems. And if you need mentorship in this space to get help from someone who's been through multiple cycles and can help you navigate this space and get out of it with your profits intact, guys, join our mentorship coaching calls over on the Patreon. We can get you through this market with your life-changing wealth well intact. We teach you everything you need to know, from how to structure your portfolio to when to take profits, knowing when not to take profits, which is even more important. How to do research, how to do technical analysis, tokenomics, how to vet teams, and everything else in between, guys. Hot wallets, cold wallets, centralized exchanges, gas fees, and understanding everything in between. We can teach you all of it on our mentorship coaching calls. Book yourself in. It's absolutely free as a Patreon member. And the best part about it, guys, is if you want to learn how to make enough passive income to be able to quit your 9-to-5 and just do crypto, get over to the Patreon. We drop content over there on a regular basis, a whole series of how to make passive income in crypto so that you can leave your 9-to-5 and make enough. A lot of people over on the Patreon right now make enough to pay their bills, quit their 9-to-5, and still have money left over for dry powder as well to continue to accumulate. All that and more, guys. Plus, we're live over there every single day. We drop educational content, microcap gems, daily crypto picks, and open mic weekends. Need I say more? Where we turn the microphone and the camera over to you. You've never experienced anything like it in crypto, guys. No one's doing what we're doing. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.